like to thank my friends and family for all the support and memorable experiences these past 4 years.
I want to give my family a big thanks for showing me all the love and support all these 4 years. Also to my friends for all the memories we made the past 4 years too. So I love you guys and thanks for being with me.
I would like to thank my family for their infinite love and support, most especially my mom, my dad, Janessa, Bree, and Jade. And thank you to my friends in Drama Club for all their memories and for making the past 4 years unforgettable.
I'd like to say thank you to my teachers for helping me grow as an individual, especially Miss Ramsey, Miss O'Calla, and my drama instructor, Siege. I'd also like to thank my friends for making these past 4 years unforgettable, especially those that I've met through drama. And lastly, I'd like to thank my family, my mom, dad, my little sisters, Juno and Josiah, and my pet Bunny for all their unconditional love and support.
I want to give thanks to my mom and my dad and my little sister for supporting me throughout my entire high school experience. I want to give thanks to Sage Schneiderpower, the drama director, for guiding me through performing arts and all that stuff in general, and just being the main source of most of the activities I do at the school, and making it part of my passion, something I want to pursue during college.
I would like to thank my mom because she has gotten me here, you know. I've always gone to public school, so this is my first chance, and she made it happen to come to a private school. I'd like to thank my grandma. She has really helped my mom get me here. I'd like to thank my family, the rest of my family, and my friends, just because they have kept me in good spirits as high school is very draining. And then I'd like to thank Miss Mullen and Mr. Ramirez because they have really helped me become the type of student I am today and make my college decision, and I wouldn't be anywhere without them.
So I just wanted to thank my parents, my mom and my dad for being strict on me. I know you guys were just trying to protect me and all that, and I really appreciate it, and I love you guys. I also want to thank my sisters for supporting me through whatever I may be going through, and yeah, love you guys.
I'd like to thank my mom for always being there for me my entire life, and my brother and my sister for always making me laugh, for supporting me. And I'd also like to thank my best friend Marissa for being there for the past couple years of my life.
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my family, and my friends, the soccer guys, all the teachers that taught me something, and I guess my favorite teacher, Miss Ramsey, you know, she always kept me in check and kept me respected.
I'd like to thank my teachers for guiding me every step of the way throughout my high school experience. I'd like to thank my friends for making these the most enjoyable moments of my life and making it fun while it lasted. And most importantly, I'd like to thank my parents for always being there for me, keeping me in check, and motivating me to be this.
I want to thank my family for always giving me unconditional love and support. Thank you guys. I love you so much.
I would like to thank my parents for all the sacrifices they did for me, and to my sister for always being there for me.
Thank you, my mom, my dad, my friends, and Mr. Mentor.
I would like to thank my parents and my siblings for always being my biggest support system and helping me through this journey of high school. I love you guys.
I'd like to thank my family and friends for always supporting me and being there for me and helping me throughout the years. Peace.
I'd like to thank my parents, my siblings, and all my friends at Santa Clara.
I want to thank my parents, my family, and my friends for making me the person I am today.
I want to thank my family, friends for supporting me through my senior year of high school.
At first, I want to thank my parents for everything. Without them, I don't think I would be in this school. Also, I want to thank my siblings, especially for helping me. My older brother, my younger brother for sticking with me at this school. I also want to thank all the friends that I've made, and yeah, thank you.
I want to thank my parents and my brother for always being there for me and encouraging me through the good and through the bad times. And I want to thank my friends and the rest of my family for always being there for me. I love y'all.
I want to thank my mom and my brothers for always being there for me, and for my pet Canelo and the rest of the family.
I want to thank my parents because without them I wouldn't be here. And I want to thank all my friends who have supported me through my hard times. And peace.
I just want to thank my friends and family.
I'd like to thank my mom, my grandparents, my girlfriend Nicole. I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Van Hoven, Mr. Allison, all my teachers, Drew, David, Matt, all my friends, and all my loved ones. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you to my mom, my dad, and Alex for everything.
I'd like to thank my friends, my family, my father, my mother, and anybody that made this year memorable and these past 4 years. I'd like to thank the teachers and the staff for always being there to support me and making these 4 years pass by fast, and God bless them. And yeah, thank you, Santa Clara.
I'd like to thank my parents for allowing me to attend Santa Clara and for always supporting me. I'd also like to thank my sister and my nieces for always being there for me. And lastly, I'd like to thank all my friends for making these years fun and memorable. And shout out to Mr. Ramirez for me, Kayla, Bella, Yami, Kenya, and Cassie for always helping us with everything. I'd like to thank my parents, my grandparents, and my brother for supporting me through high school, and my friends for making it memorable, and my cats for keeping me company during quarantine.
Thank you to everybody who supported me.
I would like to thank my parents for providing me with an endless amount of love and support. Everything I do for you. I also want to say thank you to Lucia and my siblings, Chelsea, Noah, and Nico. You guys provide laughter and guidance when I need it the most. Lastly, thank you to Julian and to all of my friends. Nothing would have been the same without you guys.
I just want to thank my parents and all my family members for always supporting me and for always loving me, and to my teachers for always giving me the guidance to do good in school, and to the class of 2022, I wish you nothing but the best.
Hello, this is my son Clara. I'd like to thank my family, my friends for all the fun memories. I'd like to thank the faculty, Mr. and Mrs. Woody, soccer coaches, the golf coaches, and everybody else that helped me throughout my high school life. It's my family, we're seamless.
I want to say thank you to my family and friends, in specific my sister who guided me through this whole journey and made me feel and know that I'm strong and capable of doing. And I want to thank my parents for supporting me and encouraging me to go out of state and follow my dreams.
I just want to thank my parents and my siblings for always supporting me and rooting for me. And I want to give a special shout out to Miss Ramona for always being here since freshman year. And I want to thank my family and Miss Rogers for always being there for us. I said bye.
I want to thank my parents and family for being there for me and supporting me through everything. I want to thank my parents for sacrificing everything for me. I want to thank my best friend for being there for me and supporting me. For Superior Nation signing up.
Thank you to my parents and my boyfriend for always supporting me throughout everything. Thank you to my grandparents for always being there for me when I needed that good support system. And thank you to all my friends and fellow classmates for making my years at Santa Clara High School very memorable.
I'd like to thank my parents who have provided everything for me and more. My sisters who have always made me laugh. My friends here at Santa Clara that have stuck by me ever since freshman year. And my best friend Isa for sticking by me and becoming one of the most special people that I know.
I would like to thank Christiana and all my friends for giving me such an amazing experience here at Santa Clara, making all my 4 years exciting. I also like to thank the Pennington family for giving me so many good times and happy memories. And I'd like to thank my family, and especially my mother, who done nothing but love and support me and made my high school years the best years possible.
Hi Mom, hi Dad, it's your favorite child, Ani. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all that you do for me and supporting me at all my games. I love you guys so much. Shout out to my sisters. You guys are my day ones forever, my besties. Thank you, Jasmine Lynn, for being my bestie all 4 years and always listening to me talk nonsense. I love you guys.
Thank you to my parents and sister for supporting me throughout 4 years of high school, and thank you to all my friends for making these 4 years unforgettable.
I'd like to first thank my faith for always being there, and my friends and family for always being my support.
Thank you for my mom and dad for supporting me and sacrificing everything to get me to practices and things like that. And for my grandpa and my friends here at Santa Clara.
Hey Alina, hey Mom and Dad. I just wanted to say thank you for all of your support throughout the years and for helping me get to where I am today. Thank you.
I wanted to thank all my friends for making these past 4 years so memorable. I want to thank my track coach and my cross country coach and my both teams for making these past 4 years so fun. And especially, finally, to my family for always supporting me and being there for me my whole life. I hope you guys are proud.
I want to thank my family for always loving me and supporting me throughout high school, and I want to thank my friends for making high school fun, and it was fun. I love them so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for all of the unconditional support and advice. And thank you to Fatima and Jesus, my siblings, for being there when I needed you guys the most.
I want to thank my mom for the opportunity for letting me come here, and my friends for always letting me have a good time with them. And yeah, thank you. Also, Essie.
I want to say thank you to my parents for giving me the opportunity to come to this school and always supporting me through all 4 years of my high school. Thank you to my friends, always supporting me, always having my back. I want to thank you to my grandma. She always has my back too.
I just want to thank my parents for sending me here and giving me this opportunity to make new friends and experience new opportunities, and my grandparents and my Nino and Nina and the baseball team for giving me such great memories, and the soccer team where I found my brothers and have crazy experiences with.
I want to thank my parents for always supporting me, my family for always being there for me, and for my friends for making high school very memorable.
Mom, Dad, thank you for the last 4 years, what you guys have been doing for me. Thank you for supporting me through the rough times. Thank you for dealing with all my mischievous acts. Thanks for just helping me when I needed it. Thank you for bringing me up when I'm down.
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad for sending me to this great Catholic school and having a Catholic education. I'd like to thank my brother for being supportive and helping me through this school and experience.
I just want to thank my parents for supporting me through all these 4 years, and I want to thank my friends and the soccer team for these amazing memories.
I just want to say thank you, Mom, for everything you've ever done for me my whole life. You mean the world to me, and I want you to know that. Thank you.
Thank you to everyone in my family, my parents, my siblings, my grandparents, and a special shout out to my mom because she's my best supporter, hands down.
I just want to thank my friends and family.
I'd like to thank my mom, my grandparents, my girlfriend Nicole. I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Van Hoven, Mr. Allison, all my teachers, Drew, David, Matt, all my friends, and all my loved ones. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you to my mom, my dad, and Alex for everything.
I'd like to thank my friends, my family, my father, my mother, and anybody that made this year memorable in these past 4 years. I'd like to thank the teachers and the staff for always being there to support me and making these 4 years pass by fast, and God bless them. And yeah, thank you, Santa Clara.
I'd like to thank my parents for allowing me to attend Santa Clara and for always supporting me. I'd also like to thank my sister and my nieces for always being there for me. And lastly, I'd like to thank all my friends for making these years fun and memorable. And shout out to Mr. Ramirez for me, Kayla, Bella, Yami, Kenya, and Cassie for always helping us with everything. I'd like to thank my parents, my grandparents, and my brother for supporting me through high school, and my friends for making it memorable, and my cats for keeping me company during quarantine.
I want to thank my sister for always being there for me, helping me out whenever I needed her. I want to also thank my friends, my friend's family, they've all been nice to me. And I want to thank my best friend for always being there for me for all 4 years, helping me out, always joking around with me, and being there for me.
I want to say thank you to my parents for everything you guys have done and everything you guys have sacrificed. I don't say I love you a lot, but just know you guys have a special place in my heart. I want to say thank you to my siblings for everything they've done for me, and I love you guys so much. And I want to thank my family for everything.
Thank you to my mom for helping me get through the school year and helping me with different things. And thank you to my dad for helping make me laugh and not get upset and overwhelmed. Thank you to my friends for being there, and thank you to my grandparents.
I want to thank my parents for putting me in a Catholic school, and I want to thank my friends for making it a fun year.
I'd like to thank my parents, my grandparents for always pushing me through and giving me support to get through high school. And I'd like to thank my brother for being a good role model, and for my friends for always being there and making the last 4 years fun.
I'd like to give a big thanks to my family for the continuous love and support throughout these 4 years, especially to my parents, my sisters, my aunts, and my grandma. Also, I'd like to thank all the friends I've made throughout high school, especially in drama, ASB, and all the sports and clubs I've been a part of.
I would like to thank my friends, family, and dogs for all their love and support.
I would like to thank my friends and family for all the support and memorable experiences these past 4 years.
I want to give my family a big thanks for showing me all the love and support all these 4 years. Also to my friends for all the memories we made the past 4 years too. I say I love you guys and thanks for being with me.
I would like to thank my family for their infinite love and support, most especially my mom, my dad, Janessa, Bree, and Jamie. And thank you to my friends in Drama Club for all the memories and making the past 4 years unforgettable. I'd like to say thank you to my teachers for helping me grow as an individual, especially Miss Ramsey, Miss O'Calla, and my drama instructor, Sage. I'd also like to thank my friends for making these past 4 years unforgettable, especially those that I've met through drama. And lastly, I'd like to thank my family, my mom, dad, my little sisters, Juno and Josiah, and my pet bunny for all their unconditional love and support.
I want to give thanks to my mom and my dad and my little sister for supporting me throughout my entire high school experience. I want to give thanks to Sage Schneiderbauer, the drama director, for guiding me through performing arts and all that stuff in general, and just being the main source of most of the activities I do at this school, and making it part of my passion, something I want to pursue during college.
I would like to thank my mom because she has gotten me here, I've always gone to public school, so this is my first chance, and she made it happen to come to a private school. I'd like to thank my grandma. She has really helped my mom get me here. I'd like to thank my family, the rest of my family, my friends, just because they have kept me in good spirits as high school is very draining. And then I'd like to thank Ms. Mullen and Mr. Ramirez because they have really helped me become the type of student I am today and make my college decision, and I wouldn't be anywhere without them.
So I just wanted to thank my parents, my mom and my dad for being strict on me. I know you guys were just trying to protect me and all that, and I really appreciate it, and I love you guys. I also want to thank my sisters for supporting me through whatever I may be going through, and yeah, love you guys.
I'd like to thank my mom for always being there for me my entire life, and my brother, my sister for always making me laugh, for supporting me. And I'd also like to thank my best friend Marissa for being there for the past couple years of my life.
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my family, my friends, the soccer guys, all the teachers that taught me something, and I guess my favorite teacher, Miss Ramsey, she always kept me in check and kept me respectful.
I'd like to thank my teachers for guiding me every step of the way throughout my high school experience. I'd like to thank my friends for making these the most enjoyable moments of my life, and
making it fun while it lasted. And most importantly, I'd like to thank my parents for always being there for me and keeping me in check and motivating me to be better.
I want to thank my family for always giving me unconditional love and support. Thank you guys. I love you so much. I would like to thank my parents for all the sacrifices they did for me, and to my sister for always being there for me.
Thank you, my mom, my dad, my friends, and Mr. Van Hoven.
I would like to thank my parents and my siblings for always being my biggest support system and helping me through this journey of high school. I love you guys.
I'd like to thank my family and friends for always supporting me and being there for me and helping me throughout the years. Peace.
I'd like to thank my parents, my siblings, and all my friends at Santa Clara.
I want to thank my parents, my family, and my friends for making me the person I am today.
I want to thank my family, friends for supporting me through my senior year of high school.
At first, I want to thank my parents for everything. Without them, I don't think I would be in this school. Also, I want to thank my siblings, especially for helping me. My older brother, my younger brother for sticking with me at the school. I also want to thank all the friends that I've made, and yeah, thank you.
I want to thank my parents and my brother for always being there for me and encouraging me through the good and through the bad times. And I want to thank my friends and the rest of my family for always being there for me. I love y'all.
I want to thank my mom and my brothers for always being there for me, and for my pet Canelo and the rest of the family.
I want to thank my parents because without them, I wouldn't be here. And I want to thank all my friends who have supported me through my hard times. And peace.
I just want to thank my friends and family.
I'd like to thank my mom, my grandparents, my girlfriend Nicole. I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Van Hoven, Mr. Allison, all my teachers, Drew, David, Matt, all my friends, and all my loved ones. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you to my mom, my dad, and Alex for everything.
I'd like to thank my friends, my family, my father, my mother, and anybody that made this year memorable in these past 4 years. I'd like to thank the teachers and the staff for always being there to support me and making these 4 years pass by fast, and God bless them. And yeah, thank you, Santa Clara.
I'd like to thank my parents for allowing me to attend Santa Clara and for always supporting me. I'd also like to thank my sister and my nieces for always being there for me. And lastly, I'd like to thank all my friends for making these years fun and memorable. And shout out to Mr. Ramirez for me, Kayla, Bella, Yami, Kenya, and Cassie for always helping us with everything. I'd like to thank my parents, my grandparents, and my brother for supporting me through high school, and my friends for making it memorable, and my cats for keeping me company during quarantine.
Thank you to everybody who supported me.
I would like to thank my parents for providing me with an endless amount of love and support. Everything I do for you. I also want to say thank you to Lucia and my siblings, Chelsea, Noah, and Nico. You guys provide laughter and guidance when I need it the most. Lastly, thank you to Julian and to all of my friends. Nothing would have been the same without you guys. I just want to thank my parents and all my family members for always supporting me and for always loving me. And to my teachers for always giving me the guidance to do good in school. And to the class of 2022, I wish you nothing but the best.
Hello, this is Jose Moncada. I'd like to thank my family, my friends for all those fun memories. I'd like to thank the faculty, Mr. and Mrs. Woody, soccer coaches, and golf coaches, and everybody else who have helped me throughout my high school life. And to my family, lo hicimos.
I want to say thank you to my family and friends, in specific my sister who guided me through this whole journey and made me feel and know that I'm strong and capable of doing. And I want to thank my parents for supporting me and encouraging me to go out of state and follow my dreams.
I just want to thank my parents and my siblings for always supporting me and being there for me. And I want to give a special shout out to my best friend Maya for always being just as special with me. And I want to thank Ms. Ramsey and Ms. Rogers for always being there with us. We survived this out.
I want to thank my parents and family for being there for me and supporting me through everything. I want to thank my parents for sacrificing everything for me. I want to thank my best friend for being there for me and supporting me. For Superior Nation signing up.
Thank you to my parents and my boyfriend for always supporting me throughout everything. Thank you to my grandparents for always being there for me when I needed that good support system. And thank you to all my friends and fellow classmates for making my years at Santa Clara High School very memorable.
I'd like to thank my parents who have provided everything for me and more. My sisters who have always made me laugh. My friends here at Santa Clara that have stuck by me ever since freshman year. And my best friend Isa for sticking by me and becoming one of the most special people that I know.
I'd like to thank Christiana and all my friends for giving me such an amazing experience here at Santa Clara and making all my 4 years exciting. I'd also like to thank the Pennington family for giving me so many good times and happy memories. And I'd like to thank my family and especially my mother who done nothing but love and support me and made my high school years the best years possible.
Hi Mom, hi Dad, it's your favorite child Ani. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all that you do for me and supporting me at all my games. I love you guys so much. Shout out to my sisters. You guys are my day ones forever, my besties. Anyways, thank you Jasmine Lynn for being my bestie all 4 years and always listening to me talk nonsense. I love you guys.
Thank you to my parents and sister for supporting me throughout 4 years of high school, and thank you to all my friends for making these 4 years unforgettable.
I'd like to first thank my faith for always being there, and my friends and family for always being my support.
Thank you for my mom and dad for supporting me and sacrificing everything to get me to practices and things like that. And for my grandpa and my friends here at Santa Clara.
Hey Alina, hey Mom and Dad. I just wanted to say thank you for all of your support throughout the years and for helping me get to where I am today. Thank you.
I want to thank all my friends for making these past 4 years so memorable. I want to thank my track coach and my cross country coach and my both teams for making these past 4 years so fun. And especially, finally, to my family for always supporting me and being there for me my whole life. I hope you guys are proud.
I want to thank my family for always loving me and supporting me throughout high school. And I want to thank my friends for making high school fun, and it was fun. I love them so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for all of the unconditional support and advice. And thank you to Fatima and Jesus, my siblings, for being there when I needed you guys the most.
I want to thank my mom for the opportunity for letting me come here, and my friends for always letting me have a good time with them. And yeah, thank you. Also, Essie.
I want to say thank you to my parents for giving me the opportunity to come to this school and always supporting me through all 4 years of my high school. Thank you my friends, always supporting me, always having my back. I want to thank you my grandma. She always has my back too.
I just want to thank my parents for sending me here and giving me this opportunity to make new friends and experience new opportunities, and my grandparents and my Nino and Nina and the baseball team for giving me such great memories, and the soccer team where I found my brothers and have crazy experiences with.
I want to thank my parents for always supporting me, my family for always being there for me, and for my friends for making high school very memorable.
Mom, Dad, thank you for the last 4 years where you guys
All right, good evening and welcome. Just a quick announcement. The live stream is on the Santa Clara High School website, so if any of your family members that are not here are wanting to watch, you can have them go to the Santa Clara High School website and click on the link for the live stream.
That was smooth. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2022. If you can hear me, class of 2022, make some noise. And please take your seats. It's all right. We got more. Friends, family, alumni, distinguished guests, the class of 2022. It is my great honor and pleasure to serve as your Master of Ceremonies this evening. We have much to celebrate. And so, as in all things, we will begin with prayer and our national anthem. I invite Deacon Memo to say a few words to the class of 2022 and lead us in the invocation.
As you may all know, all of you are entering a new chapter in your lives. And so, when a chapter in life comes to an end, it is safe to say that various emotions can arise, because we know that change is not always easy, and that change can sometimes be difficult, especially when we have become too attached to a chapter in life. For some, a chapter in life coming to an end or change in itself can cause feelings of excitement or relief. But for others, it may cause feelings of uncertainty, regret, or even confusion. I share this with all of you because in our gospel from this past Sunday, when we as a universal church celebrated the solemnity of the ascension of our Lord, which I hope Ms. Oviedo, Ms. Mack have spent some time talking to you about this week, but if we need a little reminder, then it is when Jesus, on the 40th day after his resurrection, chose to ascend to heaven, to the Father, by his own will and power, which in itself showed his divinity and how he has power over nature or death. Surely, those disciples must have had mixed thoughts or emotions about Jesus saying farewell to them. But Jesus beautifully leaves them with hope and certainty that something better was yet to come for them. Those apostles had to first learn to accept the will of the Father and trust that the Father would provide something even better, which is the story of our lives as disciples of Christ. Little did those disciples know that God would empower them 10 days after that incident with the gifts of the Holy Spirit upon them through Pentecost, which in a way can serve as a reminder for us that as we struggle to cope with change or to let go of our comfort and attachment, that even then, God has in store something for us. And so, my dear class of 2022, God invites us today to have an open heart, an open mind, to trust that any change or any end of a chapter in life is only the beginning of a long, exciting, and beautiful journey yet to come. Amid this change that you and even I am about to embark tomorrow, as I eagerly look forward to be ordained a priest, we can all together rest assured that God has our back and that his church will always be there ready to help us no matter what. They say out there that love makes one do crazy things. And as I think about it, I should technically be back home, preparing myself, calming myself down before the big day. But I love you all so much that I decided to spend my last day as a deacon with you to celebrate this joyful moment. So just know. Just know that I love you all so very much and that I am always a call away from there for you, all right? Let us pray together. So let us remember.
In the holy presence of God.
Good and gracious God, we thank you for the gift of these graduates, for their excitement, for their awesome wonder and curiosity, for their own speech and encouraging words, for their contributions that have blessed and challenged us. And we have become a richer and more diverse school community because of them. As they step forward into the world that awaits, comfort their fears with the full knowledge of your divine presence. Strengthen their resolve to walk in the footsteps of our Son and Savior, Jesus Christ, as modern-day disciples in a world that needs their spirit. Guide their feet as they move through life, protecting them from the pitfalls of darkness, while they help to lead future generations into the warmth and promise of your light. We ask this blessing upon each of them, and may Almighty God bless you all in the name of the Father, and Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. St. Clara, pray for us. In the name of the Father, and your Son.
Thank you, Deacon Memo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to please stand to remove your hats and help me welcome Carmen Escutia. She leads us in our national anthem.
Yeah, Carmen! You better sing! I know her.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Way to go, Carmen. Class of 2022, take your seats. Oh, it's much better that time. Welcome again, ladies and gentlemen, to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2022. Let's hear it. My name is Dr. Patrick Allison, proud teacher and member of the Santa Clara High School community. And as I said, it's an honor to stand before you and present to you this wonderful class. This year was supposed to be our return to normal after over 2 years of pandemic life. While we returned in person, normal was far from what we experienced. This year required more from each of us. This year required more from all of us. This year was not normal. This year was exceptional. And it took exceptional spirit from each of you to rise to meet the challenge. When you think back on your high school years, don't give in to the temptation to lament what might have been. Celebrate the strength, the resilience, the love, the generosity that it took. Rejoice in knowing that these gifts, that your character was forged in the strongest of furnaces, and that as a result you bear the strength of Damascus steel. Celebrate And remember the generosity of spirit that marked your high school years, and keep close to your heart the lesson of placing first what is most important in your lives, one another. To mark a triumphant return, I'll share with you just a few of the accomplishments of this class. The class of 2022 wrote over 1,116 pages of original research, composed at a minimum at a college level, for some at a graduate school level, beating the last class by over 350 pages, not to brag, and included topics like the impact of homework on students in Catholic school settings, the experiences of art education in Catholic schools, the impact of aviation pollution on the environment, and many more. They devoted over 500 hours in service to others, and that's only the hours that we counted. They won over 54 athletic competitions and spent hundreds of hours in practices. They didn't stop learning, growing, creating, caring, serving, innovating, or praying. No, you, the class of 2022, kept moving forward, siempre adelante. And like true saints, you did it all daily in the name of the Most Holy Trinity, while remembering that we're in the holy presence of God, with the protection of St. Michael and the help of St. Clare. Class of 2022, thank you for your hard work, your commitment, your sense of joyous humor. Casey. And your incomparable spirit. This is your day. So without further ado, let's get this party started. I would like to begin by introducing you all to your ASB president, who would like to thank you and offer a few words of wisdom. Please help me welcome Miko Dinus.
Thank you, Mr. Allison. Good evening and welcome, faculty, staff, friends, family, and of course, the class of 2022. First of all, I'd like to shout out my parents, aunts, sisters, and grandma for their constant love and support throughout these past 4 years. Also, a huge thanks to Miss Mullen, Sage, and my drama family. I love you all. Okay, time for the actual speech, sorry. I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity to have been ASB president this year. Being the foundation of your high school memories has been exhilarating. I was able to work with a creative, energetic, and diverse group of people that have helped me grow as a person and a leader. ASB has taught me the importance of advocating for things in and out of school, whether it be for another dance, spirit week, fundraiser, or social issues. People must know their voices are heard and can help impact change. It's always beneficial to remember that even if things don't initially work out, it's best to take advantage of what you've got and make the most of it. Speaking of making the most of it, going into a pandemic that consumes most of your high school careers, it takes a lot of willpower to push through and make it to the end. Class of 2022, that's exactly what we did. Although the only normal year of high school we got was freshman year, it's impressive to see how our spirits never died. Taking almost a year break from in-person learning, we bounced back and returned strong as seniors. This year, we won homecoming, which, with an astounding entrance and flow. Many of us participated in our annual haunted house, which was bigger and doubled in dates this year. We brought delicious food to our Christmas potluck, had prom on a boat, and we welcomed back our school fiesta. Now, I could see how mentioning all these events that already occur at SC could sound redundant. However, it's important to realize that we set a precedent for the rest of the classes as seniors. And this year, being a reset, our class was the only one to fully experience all the happenings at SC prior to the pandemic. Our job alone was to guide and teach all the other classes the different SC traditions. And because of our involvement and vigor, I'm so honored and proud to say, I believe we did that. Bringing up the significance of our senior year does not discredit previous years. Important lessons were learned and unforgettable memories were still definitely made in the short time we had together. Freshman year, we had Julian dress up in a bunny suit for our understandably horrible homecoming entrance. in sophomore and junior year, we all adapted to the challenges that came along with a global pandemic. But who could forget the teachers complaining if we didn't say hi or that our cameras were off during a Zoom call? Miss our call in, Miss Mullen. And most recently, we threw a wedding in the quad as a harmless senior prank. All I'm trying to say is Santa Clara has a way of bringing people together. Throughout these 4 years, one can find and feel a sense of family amongst their friends and mentors. Even as we graduate, we know we still have a home here. And thanks to Santa Clara, us seniors were able to persevere through all the obstacles life has thrown at us. We found a way to improve every situation we were in. And we made it. No other class can say they've done what we've done. So, we must take pride in and appreciate what we've gone through. Because yesterday's gone, we've got to keep moving on. And thank the people we met along the way who helped us become who we are today. Some of those people we need to thank are our teachers, coaches, and especially our parents and guardians. Our teachers, who are committed to ensuring we get the education we deserve, regardless of virtual or in person. For being here to not only teach us, but to make sure we were safe and comfortable in school. To our coaches, for pushing us past our limits, continuously believing in us, and inspiring us to always do better. For helping us make us proud to call ourselves saints. And last but not least, our parents and guardians, our number ones, those who taught us how to talk, walk, and love. Those who sacrificed their time and energy to provide us with constant emotional and financial support. Those who have done all they could to feel a sense of normality during times of hardship. Thanks to our parents, we literally wouldn't be who we are today, graduates of Santa Clara High School, class of 2022. And thanks to their dedication to Santa Clara, we wouldn't have found a second family. Words are not enough to express or compensate for all that our parental figures in our lives have done for us, but actions come close. So I now invite the class of 2022 to show your loved ones the appreciation they so deeply deserve. Go ahead and find your parents. Thank you.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me now. I'm having a good time. Don't stop me now. Yes, I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all. Yeah, I'm a rocket ship on my way to Mars on a collision course. I am a satellite. I'm out of control. I'm a sex machine ready to reload. Like an atom bomb about to explode. I'm burning through the sky. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I'm gonna make a supersonic woman of you. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. Hey, hey, hey. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Good time, good time. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me now. I'm having a good time. Don't stop me now. Yes, I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Feel tonight's the night. Hey, let's live it up. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Smash it. Like oh my God. Like oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Come on. Let's get oh. Fill up my cup. Drink. Mazel tov. Look at her dancing. Just take it off. Let's paint the town. Paint the town. We'll shut it down. Shut it down. Let's burn the roof. And then we'll do it again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Here we come. Here we go. We gotta rock. Easy come. Easy go. Now we on top. Feel the shot. Body rock. Rock it. Don't stop. Round and round. Up and down. Around the clock. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Get down. You know what I'm saying. Party every day. Party every day. That's
I hope that wasn't a speech. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please help me welcome one of our four salutatorians this year, Janelle Bustamante.
I'm graduating today. I thought I'd be able to reach this a little bit better. Hi everyone, my name is Janelle Bustamante and I'm grateful to be one of your four salutatorians. First of all, I'd like to thank my family who's sitting right in that first row over there. I love you guys so much and your unconditional love and support hasn't gone unnoticed. Now I would like to thank all the faculty, staff, family, and friends gathered here today celebrating with us. It's a pleasure to have you here commemorating this momentous occasion. We are thankful for all the sacrifices you have made and the support you have provided us these past 4 years. I would especially like to thank Miss Woody, if you're watching this. This gift has helped me bring here today. Fellow graduates, here we are. Today we are receiving our diplomas and embarking on a new adventure. It has been a hectic 4 years, especially since the majority of our high school experiences have coexisted amidst a global pandemic. However, I rest assured that whatever lies ahead of us will be bright because the class of 2022 is adaptable, perseveres, and has optimism. Freshman year was a blast. We knew essentially nothing and got excited by the simplest of things. Sophomore year rolls around and so did COVID-19. As we transitioned to online learning, we traded our uniforms for little black rectangles with our names on it, and we resorted to the simple push of a thumbs up emoji to suffice our participation in class. Nonetheless, the class of 2022 seamlessly adapted to the many changes that COVID-19 brought forward. Even with loved ones to take care of and home duties to upkeep, we had become accustomed to the new circumstances. We embraced the value of both failure and success as each contributes to achieving goals, and we allowed both our curiosity and our creativity to thrive so we are better equipped to tackle obstacles. As we make new connections and expose ourselves to new environments moving forward, I know adaptability will remain useful. Through learning online and hybrid, we embraced change with a positive attitude and approached our challenges with agility. Many of us had still participated in clubs, sports, theater, while earning the necessary credits to pass our classes and finding ways to serve the community. I hope you'll keep working hard and finding time for your passions. The various opportunities you encounter will be plentiful, but it is your perseverance that will turn those opportunities into a reality. Most importantly, each and every one of you demonstrates optimism. Our positive outlook came into fruition as we returned to normalcy and Santa Clara traditions with a fun Wow Week, competitive homecoming, prom on the Scarlet Bell, a senior retreat, and grad night at Disney. We kept our heads held high all the way through senior year so that we can be here today. But even if we have plans organized after graduation, we never truly know where life will take us. All I know is that we all encompass hope and the will to try new things. Class of 2022, this is a time to make mistakes, learn from them, and grow. You will only regret the chances you did not take and the moments you did not put your whole heart into. These traits are not only something to take pride in, but they will also serve well in the pursuits lying before us. I can only anticipate that we, the class of 2022, will utilize who we are and what we've experienced towards success in life and making a significant positive impact in the life of others. I'm so incredibly proud of you, and I'll always cherish the moments we shared together. There's absolutely nothing we cannot do. Thank you.
Thank you, Janelle, for the lovely words and for your 4 years of just being a phenomenal student. I really appreciate working with you and each and every one of your classmates. At this time, help me welcome our second salutatorian, who I think you already know, Mr. Miko Danulos.
Hey, I'm back. Okay. As you know, my name is Miko Danulos, and I'm so proud to say I'm one of your 4 salutatorians this year. Again, I'd like to thank my family, teachers, and friends for everything they've done for me. Now, class of 2022, congratulations. Throughout these 4 years, we've pushed ourselves to do better in anything we do, whether it be in life, clubs, sports, or academics. Going to school where they take pride in our flexibility to maintain good grades, yet continue to get involved in extracurriculars, has helped us in the long run. We were able to learn how to manage time wisely, ask questions when help is needed, and never to be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Time management is a valuable life skill, beneficial to learn at a young age. At Santa Clara, the trust they put in us students to stay on top of our work teaches us to be independent. We've learned how to improve our focus and productivity, and this is especially handy when it comes to student athletes and club leaders. Having to juggle multiple tasks, assignments, projects, and activities is something you'll find a lot of us students are doing here, while maintaining a high GPA. And this is made possible because of the teachers, and they're always open to their assistance and questions during and after school. Their adjustability and their transparency with us students creates an environment that's safe for us to make mistakes and learn from them. Being able to ask questions is a necessity. Not only does it provide us with clarity and knowledge, but it also supports us and builds our emotional intelligence. Whether we are asking actual questions, getting counseled, or just wasting class time, we learn the importance of communication and how valuable good relationships are. And with this secure community, we can let our curiosity thrive. Stepping out of your comfort zone is a lesson that takes time and patience to learn. There is no rush when it comes to your own self-discovery. At SC, we got the opportunity to join as many clubs and sports as we wanted, with none conflicting each other and no one forcing us to do so. And I can attest that there is no judgment when it comes to trying something new. With this open-armed community, we as students have gained confidence in the idea that if we put our mind to it, we can make it happen. And that's the kind of mentality that will stick with us far beyond SC. So don't forget that while we are stressing about assignments, goofing around in class with our teachers, or trying a new sport, we were all indirectly preparing ourselves for the future endeavors that we face. You should all be proud of yourselves, because I certainly am. Thank you.
Thank you, Miko, for your words and for your leadership, for your class and for the school, especially through the pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, help me welcome our 3rd salutatorian speaker, Christiana Pennington.
Hello to my fellow classmates, faculty, staff, and loved ones. My name is Christiana Pennington, and I'm proud to be one of this year's salutatorians. First, I would like to give a huge thank you to all of the parents and guardians who have supported us over the past 4 years. Your endless amount of love, dedication, and encouragement has not gone unnoticed, and without you, we would not be up here today. I would also like to thank all of the faculty and teachers who have poured countless hours of hard work and commitment into our class. The hours that you spent working before, during, and after school are recognized. We appreciate all that you do, and your unwavering faith in us kept us motivated and has led us to where we are right now, graduating high school. As we move on to the next chapters of our lives, whatever that may be, I can confidently say that I am so proud of how far our little class has come together, and I know that no matter what the future holds for us, we will always be able to look back on all of the relationships we've created here at SC very fondly. To the teachers who created a safe space for us to learn in every day, laughed at our jokes, even if they weren't that funny, put smiles on our faces daily, checked in on us when they felt that something was wrong, and stayed extra hours in order to ensure that we would pass that exam or test. We will never ever forget the way that you believed in us. We will carry that feeling with us for the rest of our lives. Mrs. Mack, I will always remember to pray when things get tough. Mrs. Ramsey, I won't ever forget the way that words can uplift and inspire people. And don't worry, I will never step foot into any of my college classrooms while I'm chewing gum. To my wonderful classmates and peers, we have been through a lot together. While the rough patches felt unbearable at the time, I truly feel like it has brought us all closer together. Being at a small, close-knit school has given us the opportunity to know every one of our classmates on a personal level. For example, I will never forget Kat and her gift of being able to light up any room with her optimism. Walking into class wondering what song Miko would be singing that day, Carmen's ability to make me burst into laughter, Mariah's amazing talent of doing nails, Yami's hilarious commentary, and Julian, who we never would have known could do the worm so well if it wasn't for the grease production. These bonds that we have collectively established over the past 4 years have created a community that genuinely feels like a second family. Attending Santa Clara has allowed me to make some of the closest friends I've ever had. Friends that pray for me, encourage me in my Catholic faith, listen to me, understand me, and make me laugh so hard my stomach begins to hurt. I truly feel that the friendships I've made here will last a lifetime, and I'm sure many of us feel the same way. After today, we will be alumni of Santa Clara High School. That means that this will always be our home. No matter how big the world seems or how difficult times may feel, we can always come home to SCHS and remember that to be a saint is a way of life. So, to my extraordinary class of 2022, if you know me at all, you know I'm gonna end with a Taylor Swift quote. And when you find everything you looked for, I hope your life leads you back to my front door. Thank you.
Thank you, Christy, for your words. And thank you for attending Loyola Marymount University. Go Lions. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome up our final salutatorian for this year from the class of 2022, Kenya Santa Maria.
Hi, I'm Kenya, and I'm one of the 4 salutatorians for Santa Clara High School. All right. Some of us are dreading to leave high school because leaving high school means leaving many friends and memories behind us. It can be scary and sad, but leaving things behind is a part of life. In fact, it is life. As I speak, time is moving on from one moment to the next, and that's okay. Let the moment slip past you. Let yourself forget some of the memories you made in high school because of how consumed you are in this present moment. After the ceremony, we're all gonna go home and probably have dinners with our families. We'll probably flip through our yearbooks a couple more times and then leave them on a shelf or in a box to collect dust, and that's fine. We still have all summer to hang out with our friends before we really go off to whatever we choose to do after high school. And even then, COVID has taught us that distance doesn't really distance us. In fact, maybe some of us will grow even closer in spite of being separated. Whatever you choose to do, make the most of every opportunity that comes towards you and strive to accomplish what you desire from life. Good luck, everyone, and have a good summer. Thank you.
Thank you, Kenya, for your words of inspiration. And I'm meditating on this present moment. Before we invite our valedictorian speaker, I want to share just a brief set of the accomplishments of this class one more time. This class has been accepted to over 154 universities with over $1 million of scholarship aid. This class has been accepted to universities that many of whom didn't even dream of being accepted to. This class has worked harder, fought longer than any other class that Santa Clara High School has seen. And they stand before you ready to graduate and move on. And yet, as Kenya shared, as Christy shared, in this moment, Santa Clara is your home, and Santa Clara will always be your home. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our valedictorian, Teddy Katabe, to the stage.
All right, first things first. Welcome, all teachers, faculty, parents, relatives, and of course, the senior class to the long-awaited 2022 graduation ceremony. My name is Teddy Jr. Martinez Katabe, and I'm this year's class valedictorian. I'm extremely grateful to all of my friends and my family who have helped me achieve this prestigious honor. I would personally love to thank my mom and my dad for seeing my potential and for pushing me to work harder, not only to make them proud, but to make myself proud as well. I would also love to thank my two amazing older sisters who have done nothing but encourage and support me all throughout my high school journey. Family is always going to be a huge part of my life moving forward, and they're the reason why I am here today before you all at this lovely ceremony. Another large reason for my accomplishments are the teachers here at Santa Clara that have taught me numerous skills and lessons that have allowed me to grow as a student and as a person. Thank you for blessing me with the knowledge that I shall carry on to the University of California, San Diego. These people are the reasons for my achievements, and I owe it all to them. To my fellow seniors, we made it! Woo! I remember walking up the steps on our first day of freshman year to see so many other students that were more acclimated to high school life than any of us were. We constantly checked our schedules, we hoped we were in the right classrooms, we made sure not to be late, and we tried not to embarrass ourselves, even though we can all probably recall something we did embarrassing freshman year. We stuck with people that we already knew prior to attending Santa Clara because everyone was strangers, and no one knew each other. Now look around you, seniors. Those same strangers freshman year are now some of your closest friends that you may have for the rest of your lives. As sophomores, we came back more confident and more aware of what high school had to offer. We hung out with our friends, we attended school dances, and everything seemed like it was going to be fine as we were about to go on a spring break in March. Little did we know, our week-long spring break would turn into months of remote learning at home. COVID-19 had caused a global pandemic that prevented many students from around the world from returning to class in person. We spent our mornings and afternoons staring at a screen, trying our hardest to learn everything that our teachers taught us. For many of us, we would often get distracted by things such as our siblings, games, social media, snacks, naps, and other interruptions that were present in our homes, unlike at our school environment. Sophomore year ended and cases started to rise again, forcing us to spend our summers cooped up in our houses. Not until February of junior year did we finally have the option of returning back to campus in person. Albeit only 2 days out of the school week, but it was something. Many of us took this opportunity to be back in a school setting so that we could focus and study in a proper learning environment and finally socialize with our fellow classmates. But even with this hybrid schedule, it still felt distant, quiet, and impersonal. Classes were empty, days were shorter, and it didn't feel like what high school was supposed to feel like. During that summer, we received emails about returning back in person for our senior year. Things were starting to look up for our class. We returned as seniors, and the campus was buzzing as faculty and teachers welcomed their students back in the classrooms, with the addition of new freshmen and sophomore faces. COVID had brought upon us new procedures we had to follow, but despite all of those rules, we weren't going to let anything ruin our senior year, and we didn't. We had field day, homecoming week, dances, sports rallies, drama productions, prom, and grad night. And now we have a proper graduation here in the pavilion. All because we, as a class, were determined to conquer the challenges thrown our way. What other class have you seen work this hard collectively to get what they want? None. No other class has shared our unique high school experience and has overcome what the class of 2022 has overcame. During the pandemic, we have proven to be persistent and resilient. Be proud of yourselves, seniors. Before I continue, I would love to give a huge thanks to Ms. Mullen and for everything she has done for this year's senior class. We all really appreciate your large contributions to us, and we will all dearly miss you. To all of the graduates, we have achieved so much in the past 4 years, both online and in person. Do not discredit any of the effort that you've each put into your classes, because you are the only person who knows how hard you work. With everything we have learned from our teachers and all the support we have for our families, we have the right tools to make bright futures for ourselves. No matter what you decide to do in the coming years, remember what you've learned here and take those lessons with you to become the best versions of yourselves that you guys can be. Thanks everyone for listening, and thank you to the class of 22 for the memories. Congrats.
Thank you, Teddy, and congratulations. At this time, I'd like to introduce our Vice Principal, Ms. Teresa Palmisano, who will introduce our keynote speaker for the evening. Ms. Palmisano.
Good evening. I have the honor to introduce our keynote speaker. Officer Andrea Mora was born and raised in Oxnard. She attended Catholic elementary school at Santa Clara Elementary. After graduating in 2006, she attended Santa Clara High School. She was elected ASB president of her senior year and graduated in 2010. Officer Mora attended Oxnard College and Ventura College. She obtained an associate's degree in social behavioral science and sociology. She transferred to Cal State University Channel Islands, where she received her bachelor's degree in sociology. At the age of 21, she was a reserve police officer for the Oxnard Police Department. After obtaining her bachelor's degree, she became a full-time police officer at the age of 23. She is currently assigned to the Patrol Division. Officer Mora's collateral assignments are Explorer Advisor, Hostage Negotiator, and First Aid CPR Instructor. Officer Mora will be celebrating her 5th year wedding anniversary this July. Her most prestigious title she has is Mother. She loves being a mother to her 1.5-year-old twin girls. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to the class of 2022 keynote speaker, Officer Andrea Mora.
Hello everyone, my name is Andrea Mora. On May 28, 2010, I had the honor of speaking to my graduating class as the ASB president. Today, I have the privilege of addressing the class of 2022, sorry about that. Speaking to all of you today is more meaningful than it was 12 years ago. I say this because it tells me that in the last 12 years, I must have done something right to be given this opportunity. Since graduating from high school, I've experienced the ups and downs of a thing called life, also known as adulthood. You may or may not be aware, but today you're not only graduating high school, you are also about to embark on your journey of adulthood. From what I understand in speaking to Mr. Guzman, A lot of you are going away for college, and some will be starting at a junior college. First and foremost, congratulations. Any starting point is your beginning. How you persevere from that first step is what makes all the difference in who you are and who you will become. I personally started at Oxnard and Ventura College, and then transferred to Cal State Channel Islands. During that time, I worked 30 to 40 hours, paying for my own education, and became a reserve police officer. My path to get where I am today was not easy, but my motto in life has been, nothing worth having ever comes easy. You may be going to school on scholarship, you may be taking out loans, you may have the financial support of your parents under specific conditions to maintain that financial support, all which are not easy. In case you did not realize, Santa Clara High School is a close-knit community. That close-knit environment you have been used to is all about to change. Whether you're going to a university or a junior college, it will be different. You will have to adapt to your new environment. So how can you adapt? By making habits. Habits are acts or routines that you do without thinking because they are ingrained in you. I read a book by James Clear called Atomic Habits. Atomic is referred to as an extremely small amount of a thing, the single irreducible unit of a larger system. The book is about how to form a habit and get rid of bad habits. I felt this to be relatable to all of you. You are all about to be responsible for yourself. While away at college, or at a junior college, or even in the workforce. As much as you have depended on your parents and family up to this point, this is your time to show who you are and what type of person you plan on being. For example, are you going to be able to wake up early without your parents waking you up? Or are you going to miss class because it was just too early? The habit of not being able to wake up early for class is a negative habit because it affects your education. Think of this as an option. You can start by having mom or dad call you or go to your room and wake you up, to then setting several alarms, to then only having one alarm, to then not need an alarm, because now you're naturally waking up early. And how did this happen? Because you created the habit to benefit your education and your overall well-being. Now you are up earlier and you have more time to get schoolwork done. All because a series of small changes turned into a life-changing habit. I would like to end with this. While in this new chapter of your life, be graceful to your parents. They are about to experience a change as well. They will support you and love you unconditionally. But remember, this is all new territory for them too. So make them a part of your habits. Set time aside to check in with your parents. Life flies by, and as much as you may want your independence, and they are trying to respect that, you're still their little baby. Congratulations, class of 2022. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak to all of you today. I hope adulthood treats you well, and if it does not, change your perspective of the situation and create a habit to make it better. Thank you.
Officer Mora, on behalf of Santa Clara High School and the class of 2022, I present you with an Excellence Award for your words of inspiration and motivation. Thank you.
I always knew this day would come. We'd be standing one by one with our future in our hands. So many dreams, so many plans. I always knew after all these years there'd be laughter, there'd be tears, but now told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name and a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I've become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be something. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming. Got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my shell. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought. I felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon. We just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now. We've come so far. I guess I'm proud, and I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars. I've been around. I felt some pain and seen some things, but I'm here now. Those good old days.
You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. I wish somebody would've told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now for the moment that we have all been waiting for. The awarding of our diplomas by our principal, Mr. Juan Guzman, and our vice principal, Ms. Teresa Palmasano. Class of 2022, first row, please rise. Kelly Taylor Abarca. Jose Alcantar. Maya Rose Ferreria Alanaya. Celeste Amezcua Buenrostro. Ignacio Julian Andrade. Isela Nicole Avila. Celeste Ayala. Janelle Page Bustamante. Michaela Nacion Caliboso. Areli Carrillo. Teddy Jr. Martinez Cadabe. Mico Patrimonio Di Nulos. Carmen Juliana Escutia. Natalia Jasmine Fernandez. Alex Flores. Janessa Citlali Franco. Isabella Garcia. Isabella Monet Garcia. Luis Casey Gonzalez. Ariana Annalise Gonzalez. Second row, please rise. Catherine Orozco Hernandez. Richard Crucito Herrera. Drew LaJoy. Jasmine Lin. Ariana Maldonado. Tyler Isaiah Maldonado. Isaias Morado. Janelle Adela Martinez. Diego Joaquin Mendez. Jose Eduardo Moncara. Benjamin Wynn. Simon Nunez. Marissa O'Toole. Yamilet Ordaz. Juliana Nicole Orozco. Cristian Orozco. Angel Isaac Ortiz. Gabriel Ortiz. Lorena Pedro. Christiana Noel Pennington. Final row, please rise. David Ramirez. Manolo Carlos Ramirez. David Angelo Ramos. Cassandra Irene Reyes. Sean Robert Resendez. Matthew Javier Rios. Diego Rivera. Victoria V. Rodriguez. Ruby Romero. Maria Guadalupe Ruiz Torres. Adrian Salivar. Nina Brielle Saldivar. Kenya Pilar Johnson Santamarina. Emiliano Luis Santoyo. Sierra Elaine Denise Mariah Angel Solis. Julian Nathaniel Tapia. Nicole Triana.
Oh my God!
Monica Maglalang Valdivia. Alex Villanueva. Ivana Marie Zarate. Oh well, ladies and gentlemen. Oh well, class of 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, our principal, Mr. Guzman, will now present the class of 2022 to our special guest, Deacon Guillermo Alonso. Mr. Guzman.
Good evening. Class of 2022, please stand. Deacon Guillermo Alonso. These students have fulfilled and earned all of Santa Clara High School, Archdiocese of Los Angeles, and the state of California's graduation requirements. This includes the attainment of a minimum of 240 credits in the required subject areas.
On behalf of Archbishop Jose Horacio Gomez and the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Los Angeles, I accept the 2022, class of 2022. Class of 2022, you may turn your tassels from the right to the left. At this time, parents and guests, it is my great pleasure to present to you the class of 2022.
All right. All right. Before we conclude, if we can make our way back to our seats. We can make it back to our seats. Thank you. Right before we conclude, to Deacon Guillermo Alonso, on behalf of Santa Clara High School, the class of 2022, we thank you for all that you've done for us. We wish you nothing but the best. This is family, this is home, and we present you with this beautiful award. Thank you so much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite forward to the stand Miss Alcala, one of our alumni faculty at Santa Clara. Would all alumni and alumni faculty please rise as Miss Alcala leads us in the alma mater.
Yeah, Miss Alcala!
Okay, you guys ready? It's your first time as alumni now.
You didn't have to say that.
All right. If we could have all alma mater please stand. Come praise your alma mater.
Lift up your colors fair, the blue of trust and valor, the gold of truth the unprepared. Our spirit strong in battle, our courage never folds. We give our best, whatever the best for the blue and gold. Here's the name of Santa Clara, here's her sons and daughters true. Here's his brothers down the stair, here's the gold and blue!
Ladies and gentlemen, this will conclude our graduation ceremony. Please remain seated until all faculty members and students have processed out of the pavilion. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for being part of the Santa Clara community. God bless.